Hello, Daniel Garb here with you. Looking forward to bringing you another big week of Premier League previews. Three massive clashes we're going to look at heading into this weekend. Manchester United hosting Spurs. How big is that? Huge fixture pile-up for Tottenham. We'll tell you what that means in a moment. Chelsea under pressure under Frank Lampard, hosting Crystal Palace. Big game for them. And how about this for a tasty encounter? Leeds hosting Manchester City. Could an upset be on the cards in that one? Make sure you check out the Betfair Hub for all of your Premier League previews and all of your previews across every other sport. And of course, make sure that you gamble responsibly. Manchester United hosting Tottenham. This is just such a tasty encounter. The subplot of Mourinho going back to Old Trafford, of course, but the on-field issue of Tottenham having 4 games in 8 days, this being the last of those. And as a result, I think Manchester United are really good value in this one. It's been such a sloppy start to the Premier League season for them. A first-up loss to Crystal Palace. Lucky to beat Brighton away from home, but they showed a better vein of form in their League Cup win during the week. And I just think the amount of matches Tottenham have had over the last 8 days will simply be too much for them heading into this one. They don't have the deepest squad. Their form is okay, but not brilliant. I think Manchester United, coming off that League Cup win, take advantage, and there's probably some good value for them to do so. So Manchester United to beat Spurs in the big clash of the weekend. Well, we all remember Leeds' first up game in their return to the Premier League, the almighty scare they gave Liverpool at Anfield. Now they've got the chance to do it again at home to Manchester City, a Man City side that was run ragged by Leicester last time out, conceding 5 and looking shambolic at the back. Yes, they've invested again in their defence. Can you believe it? Over £400 million they've spent since Pep Guardiola came to the club. Ruben Diaz from Benfica is the new signing for over $60 million. And you'd expect them to be a little bit better this time around, Manchester City. But I also think Leeds are going to give all the big clubs some troubles this season because of their ability under Bielsa to just rise against the best tactically. I like a draw here. I think Man City might get tested again. There's value for them for the win, a bit more than you'd normally get, so consider that. But I'm going the draw. Leeds to lift at Ellen Road. Man City to not be fully structured in as they would like at the back, and therefore a stalemate to take place, albeit with some goals attached. Chelsea against Crystal Palace. What a game for you early on Saturday night to have a little wager on. And the narrative around Chelsea has been all about the pressure on Frank Lampard and his team heading into this season. They didn't have it last campaign. They've splashed Romans, Russian rubles, and all of a sudden that lens is magnified on Chelsea, and their start hasn't been great. A win, a loss and a draw to begin the campaign, and they had to come from 3-0 down to get a point against West Brom last weekend, and then they were knocked out of the League Cup by Tottenham as well. Palace have been patchy, a good win against Manchester United, but then they lost at home against Everton last time out. I think Chelsea find some of their best form in this one. I just think another week of them betting together, some of their key players like Kai Havertz and Tino Verma have shown enough form so far to think they might just click at Stamford Bridge. I'm tipping them to react under Lampard as opposed to wilting. If they lose this one, wow, the pressure goes up enormously on Frank, and I wouldn't be surprised if Palace got a point, but I just think they'll get something out of this one and live for their boss and get their season up and running.